Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Meloncita, and today I am going to be kind of starting off the kind of video check-ins with you in my MakseLife Happy Planner system. So if you're interested in seeing how I kind of check in with myself throughout the week, and watch as I hopefully complete all of my weekly actions, then keep watching. So I just finished this video, and I'm trying to squeeze in as much content as I can because my little baby girl is asleep right now. So I'm trying to get this through. I just finished this, setting up my weekly actions, and I just thought of my next steps after this, which is I'm gonna transfer this over to my actual planner. So this is a big happy planner that I've still been using. I've also been playing around with this passion planner that I have. It's an undated one from like years ago, but it's it looks like it's a Sunday start. Since it's undated, I can just start it whenever. And so this is what like the monthly looks like, and it has this monthly reflections, and then all of the weeks are after that. And they're in time blocks from 6 to 10:30. I've been playing around with it. I'm not sure if I really like it or not just yet, but we'll see. It's kind of hard to schedule timing with a baby because it's just, you know, I'm on her schedule really. What am I gonna use for next year? No idea, but I'm just gonna finish off what I have now. And so what the next thing I'm gonna do is put this stuff in my planner. So I've been using a big happy planner. A horizontal, just to, I'm gonna try to zoom out of this a little. Okay, that's good enough. So what I'm thinking of doing, or what I'm going to do is, I already started decorating because I just wanted to put some stickers down. And these are some wrong stickers from like a fall pack. I'll put something up on the screen. It was from a couple of years ago. It was really cute. Anyway, so I will put the weekly actions down from here onto here on the bottom notes section down here. So let me put that in. Okay, so here are the weekly actions for the week. And then I'm using these habit trackers that came in the pack for my water and my movement goals, or my movement weekly actions. So some of these are shorthanded. You know, I didn't write the whole thing because I'll know what I mean. Like when I put text people, I know I put the initials of their name. I put like, you know, budget. I added close because it's going to be the end of the month soon, and so I want to start prepping for closing out the budget for the month. Like putting pay CC, like I know what that means. So anyways, that's the start of it. Now just deciding which one am I going to do first. So that's kind of the next piece of that, is kind of prioritizing. So for me, this requesting docs is a priority for sure, and then this book club is also priority, sort of, because we have to vote today. So those are the two things I'm going to focus on today. So I'm actually going to write that down. Hopefully you saw, but I put request docs, and then my book club vote is due today. And then since I have a lot of space, I kind of just kind of break down a little bit. So like request docs, I put fill out paperwork and submit, even though I know that having it written down kind of helps me mentally, I guess. And then also for this book club one, I just put so many good ones, like, because there are so many good submissions for this month, and you know, I have the space, so I might as well journal a little bit. But yeah, so that's it for right now. Baby girl's still asleep, so I might try to get something else done during this time. But yeah, I will see you later or throughout the week. Yeah. Hi friends, so today is Tuesday, and I wanted to check in with my planner to check off any of the goals that I accomplished yesterday and this morning, if there were any. Sorry about the noise in the background, I'm doing laundry. I did do this. I did vote in the book club, and I did place the hold at the library. Unfortunately, it's going to take me a bit, so sometimes this happens with my book club because I borrow books from the library, especially if they're popular books, it takes a while for me to get them. And so I'm kind of at the mercy of the library gods. So we'll see. I did do this budget thing, and I didn't finish the photo memory, but I am working on it, and I will work on this video, the Moxie check-in video, you'll see it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my markers, and I'm actually going to add some of the things that happened that I did. So like yesterday, I recorded the Moxie check-in, so record. I also worked on June 24 photo memory. I only have like a couple of pages left. What else did I do yesterday? Oh, and then the budget. I did update the budget. So yeah, that's about it for this check-in for today. I'm probably going to work on the video. I need to finish the photo memory, and I'll text some people today, I think. I might do the tarot spread today as well, so we'll see. All right, see you later. Hi, morning. So today is Friday the 26th, and I need to check in. So I've done quite a bit. So I'm just gonna grab some of my highlighters for updating the monthly, and then we'll update the weekly too. So on this day, on Tuesday, I finished my June 24 photo memory. Well, the weekly. I still have the monthly to do and just like one last thing, but for the most part, everything is done. Wednesday, I didn't really get much done because we've been kind of recovering, but then on Thursday, there was a lot that went down. So for Thursday, I finished July of 24 in the creative vertical. A video got posted, so yay. It was my Moxie check-in. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I paid the credit card this day. I texted a friend, and then I was able to get the docs for the doctor. So a lot went down. I'm trying to think. Oh, damn it. I'm recording with my phone, and that's where I usually take notes of like the highlights of the day. So here, so I finished this. Oh, did I write? Oh yeah, so I finished this on, when did I say? The 23rd. Oh, and I did borrow the book, so I wanted to write that. I borrowed it on Wednesday. And we're reading this book. Oh my gosh, I totally don't remember the name of the book, but I'll put it up here. And this is the book that we're reading for the book club. And yeah, I guess I'll share. Oh no, I'll share it later. But there's some other books that I have that I want to read for October because it's like spooky month. But anyway, so I did that. I did this on, I finished on 25. This got posted on 25. I still need to do the voiceover for week 1. I texted you. I did the credit card. I requested the docs. So we still have quite a bit to do. It's not too bad. Actually, it's actually really great for Friday. We still have Friday and the weekend to do a bunch of this stuff. And there are things that I'm still like tracking for the rest of the week. So yeah, it'll be a good week. Good morning, friends. So it is Sunday morning. So I wanted to kind of just check in to see what are some last things that I need to do for today before the weekends, and I check in with here. So for the most part, I did all of these. We did do some research for the high chair, and I think I know which one I'm gonna get. These are still working on it. So this voiceover has not happened yet, but hopefully it'll happen today. I haven't posted it on Instagram. And let's see, I need to do the check-in later. I still need to do my tarot, which I will do. But there are some other goals that some monthly goals that I did here that I finished. I'll do this when I do my monthly check-in. So yeah, so let's see, some things that I want to get done today. Definitely that voiceover. I don't know if I'm gonna post on Instagram. I don't know what to post, so I'm not gonna, I don't know, I have to think about what to do about that. And I'll do the Moxie check-in later tonight, and then I'll probably do my tarot spread actually this morning. So yeah, and then here what is it? So I had some ideas for some goals for next month that I wanted to set up for October. And so I just put like some sticky notes on here. I kind of like, I'm imagining that I have the 8 different areas of life here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I only thought of 2 so far for family and relationships and financial. And so I'm just putting here as like a brain dump area, parking lot. I don't know what to call it anymore. So that when I do my monthly check-in, I set up for October, I have some ideas of some things that I wanted to get done. So yeah, I guess, oh yeah, let me see if there's anything I can add to here. So I did add a bunch of stuff to here. So I remembered the name of the book. It was The Vampires of El Norte. So I know we did some high chair stuff here. And oh yeah, I also ordered, what color is it? That's for this. So I ordered and picked up photo collages for July and August. So I guess that's about it for now. There might be more that come up in my head later, but for now, here's my month. And this is my check-in. So I'll see you when I do my actual weekly check-in. Yeah. So today is Monday the 29th. So now I'm just going to, I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I ran out of time. So I'm just going to do my weekly check-in today. And then I'm also going to kind of prep for September, my September monthly. Oh, I'll do that in a different video. I'll close out this one. Anyway, so I'm going to do my weekly check-in for this past week. So let me check off some stuff that I did. I did this too. I posted something on my Instagram. So just a little, I guess plug. I should do that now more often. I am on Instagram. It's the same as my YouTube, MeloncitaCrafts, or you can find it in the description. Follow it if you want. I don't post that often, but I'm trying to. Everything else I have been checking off. I am gonna do weekly check off, and then I will do monthly after this. But I'll check it off when I'm done with that. And so let's go over the stuff that I didn't do. I didn't do the voiceover for my July creative vertical. I just haven't. I don't know why. I've been both, and then I did everything here. For my health and wellness goals, I have water daily and steps daily, but I keep track of these in a different app. I use the Finch app to kind of keep track of these, and I will say I have not been hitting it for every day, which it's okay. But there are some days I did, some days I didn't. It's just a goal to strive for. I didn't do the tarot. I just haven't had time, but I probably will do it today if I have time. It's a good time because it's before the month of October and just kind of, jumping into fall. So that'll be nice. Sorry. And so now with all that, I'm going to take this off. I'm going to update the monthly too. So with the monthly, I want to write that I texted my niece and that I'm doing the check-in on this day. There it goes. So now I'm going to answer these questions from the MakseLife for my weekly check-in. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. It's too early. so here are my answers to my questions for this check-in. So for wins, for this week I finished my photo memory for June of 24. I finished my creative vertical. I finished week 3, which is what I set my weekly action for, and week 4. And so that's another lesson learned. I like to prove myself wrong. Or like a rebel. Anyway, I'll get back to that, but it was just on top of mine. Just need to do the monthly and the letter to myself. I actually posted on Instagram, and that's been on my weekly action for like weeks, months maybe. And I got my video up, even if it wasn't up on the schedule the day that I normally post, which is Sunday. I mean, just getting it up is like the most important for me. Like that just get it up. What worked? I think recording myself actually helped keep me accountable. So doing these kind of check-ins where I have to talk it out actually kept me on track for doing most of my goals. Having a dedicated time to do these recordings and then asking for help. So I think I put that in my last weekly check-in as well. What didn't work? Being on my phone. I put that on the last one too. Worrying about like home life, budgeting, just personal things, worrying about that and focusing on the negative and not the positive. So in my previous videos talked about how I lost my job. And so, you know, money is getting tight, but, you know, just focusing on the positive things. I get to spend time with my baby. She is doing amazing things right now, which is crazy. Just watching her grow and learn, it's amazing. And so it's kind of like a blessing in disguise. But, you know, yes, acknowledging the negative things that are happening, but also accepting and kind of moving forward with that. So lessons learned. I get in what I put out. Energy for energy, meaning that the work that I put in is what's going to reciprocate back to me. And if I don't do the work, then nothing happens. Only I can do this for me. Nobody else will do it for me. And then I just wrote this: I like to prove myself wrong. I feel like a rebel. I feel like I have to prove myself to myself, maybe. And I think that's why when I did, even though I added week 3 weekly action, I just decided to do week 4 as well. I don't know why, but I guess I just wanted to do it. It was, even though it wasn't listed on here. And so adjustments I need to make. Accept that I'm in this for the long haul, meaning like social media, YouTube stuff, online things. I want to try maybe doing like physical rewards for myself. Like give it a shot, give it a try. And then I put get back to planning maybe. So this whole time I haven't actually been in a planner to plan out like my day or plan out the tasks that I need to do. It's kind of just been in my head. And that's been because, you know, I have a little one and it's kind of hard to, especially like time block and try to find time that works. But now she is on a routine more, and so that might be a little bit easier. And so yeah, we'll try that. So that's the weekly check-in. The monthly check-in, I'll do in a separate video, but since this was kind of just like a day-to-day how I go about in my MakseLife Planner. So yeah, that was my weekly check-in. Oh, I also added that I finished week 4 July in here as well, on the monthly. And so yeah, oh, and I should post that I posted on YouTube or on Instagram on here. I put post on IG, actually do it. Because I put it every week, and then finally I did it this week. So that'll conclude this video for this weekly check-in for this last week of September. I did find this really helpful and kept me accountable to actually kind of show and prove to myself maybe, and just in kind of like a record that I am keeping track with my goals. This is the wrong week. What am I doing? It goes here. Yeah. And so, I don't know, maybe I'll do this again if it was interesting or helpful to somebody. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope this was helpful in some way or another. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw and you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and click on my face and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, thank you so much for sticking around to see how I do my goal stuff. I will be doing my monthly check-in and setting up for October in another video, because that's going to take a little bit longer for me to do. But yeah, so subscribe if you're interested in that. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.